jump statements. So in order to use the jump statements, you are having a break, continue and return statements. Break is used to exit from the switch loops, and in case of nested loops, break transfers control out of the loop in which it is present. Next one is break label. The control will be transferred out of the labeled block. Blocks should be labeled. Blocks are labeled by putting the label in front of the block. So next, continue. It is used by passing the remaining part of the loop. So next one is continue label. It is used to bypass the label block. So next, return. It is used to return the data calling from the method. So here jump statements. So break, continue and return. First one is break. Break to exit from the switch and loops. In case of nested loops, break transfers the control out of the loop in which it is present. So next one is break label. The control is transferred out of the labeled block. Blocks should be labeled. Blocks are labeled by putting the label in front of the block. Next one is continue. It is used to bypass the remaining part of the loop. So next one is continue label. It is used to bypass the labeled block. Return data. Return from called method to calling method. Next one is break and continue. Here already we have seen in switch block, already we are using a break. Here we are using a for loop. So for loop we are going to execute until I less than 10, I equal to 0, I less than 10. Here you are going to check the condition. If I equal to 5, so then you are going to break the loop, because I is found in the loop, you are going to break. So finally it is going to print what at which point it has come out of the loop. So next one, here we are going to use a continue example. The same example, if even 5 is found, so I equal to 5, so then it has to skip 5 from the iteration. So it is going to continue. So 5 will be skipped and it will be continue, and it is going to print the elements, so which we from the loop. So let us see this particular example. So if you are going to run this particular file, so it has found 5, so the loop has been executed 0 1 2 3 4, and it has break at I equal to 5, because I equal to 5 is found in this particular loop. So next it has to skip the 5 by using a continue. So 5 will be skipped if you are using a continue, even by using the condition I equal to 5. So now I am going to run this particular example. So now here it is going to show, so skipping at 5. So because here we have given skipping iteration I equal to 5. So now here we have used a continue, so it has skipped the 5. For example, I am going to delete this particular statement. So it will not 5 skipping at 5 will not be printed on the screen. So 0 1 2 3 4, 5 is not printed. So then it has printed 6 7 8 9. So next, return and label. So here we are going to use how we are going to use the return and label. So here we have declared an array 1 2 3 4 5, and here we have given target equal to 3. So it means the third item element is 3. So now here we have given a int result equal to find element numbers comma target. So we have given a find element. So next, numbers comma target are the two particular parameters. So now it is a method. So find element is a method. So now here if you are going to see, public static find element is a particular method. So now here you can able to notice the control will be comes to here. So now the two parameters are numbers and target. Here number is an array and target is defined as int target. So now here, if you are going to see this particular program, you are going to check the condition. If result is not equal to -1, so then it is going to print element and whatever the target is there found at index. So index will be related from, so for example, how index will be related. So here 1 is at 0 to position. So next 2 is 1 position and 3 is at 2 position and 4 is at the third position and 5 is at fourth position. Array index is going to start from 0 to n minus 1. So now here what we are doing, so it is going to found the target element is found at index element. So it is going to print the result. Target element is third. Else it is going to print the message target element is not found in the array. So now here you are having a method. So whenever result is there, so it is going to this particular method and it has to return the element. So now here two parameters are accepted, find element array int target. So now it is going to check the target element by using a for loop. I equal to 0, initialization, I less than array dot length. So what is array dot length? So array contains 5 number of elements 0 to n minus 1. So it is having a 0 to n minus 1. 0 to n minus 1 number of elements. So now here, so the array size is it means maximum number of elements. Maximum number of, so it is maximum number of elements. So until the last number of element, so this particular loop will be executed. Array dot length means maximum length minus 1. It means 0 to n minus 1. Until 0 to n minus 1, this particular loop will be executed, and here we are going to increment the I plus plus. So now array of I. What is array of I? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the index. So array of 0, 1. 1 is equal to target. What is the target element? 3. 3 is the target element, whether the target element is found. So it is not found. So then it is going to print exiting find the element with index I. So next it is going to repeat next iteration 1. So 1 is having 2. So next, at index 2 the element is 3. So now the element is found. So then it is going to return to the function. So finally it is going to print, check the particular value. So if your result is not equal to -1, so then it is going to show target element is found, otherwise not found. So here finally it is going to exiting find the element with -1, return -1. Now we will execute this particular program. Return example. So now the element is 3 found at index 2. So it has shown element found at index 2. So now for example, if I am going to rename, element is 5. So rerun the program. So now element is 5 found at index 4. It means 0 to n minus 1. So at fourth position, so it has found. For example, if I am going to change 1, so and again I am going to run the program. 1 is found at index 0. It means 0 to n minus 1 elements. So in order to find out we are going to check all the elements in an array by using the syntax called array.length. All the elements it is going to loop through. So here we have another program. So here we are using two for loops. So first loop is outer for loop and another one is inner loop. So which is going to interrelate. So here we are using I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, j equal to 0, j less than 3, j plus plus. Here you are going to check the condition. If I equal to 1 and j equal to 1, so both are 1, so then break the outer loop. So then it is going to print the value of j and I. So let us execute this particular program. So here we have used a label called in outer loop. Here you have used a label called inner loop. So where this particular things are used. So whenever you are going to use a break outer loop, this particular loop will be broken. This particular loop will be broken. So here inner loop, for inner loop we have not given to break, so it will not break. So now it has shown 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2 and 1 and 0. So now it has executed the values. So what the value of I and j will be printed. So because it has breaked the outer loop, so only for loop has executed one. So once it has breaked, so then the value of I and j will be printed. So when it should be breaked, so now I value equal to 1 and j equal to 1. So both are 1. So then it has broken the outer for loop. So outer for loop is having a value 0, 1. So at 1 it has broken. So next it has to execute, but it came to inner loop and inner loop has executed. So now finally it has printed the 1. So particular inner loop has executed 0, 1 and 2. So but outer loop has broken when it will be remaining 0. So because it has broken when it found the 1. So outer loop has broken, then again inner loop, so it has executed. So now at last it has printed the I equal to 1. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.